In the quantum physics framework, we begin to understand that our existence transcends the physical. We are fundamentally a composition of information and energy, with the physical aspect being only a minuscule part of our true essence. This profound realization leads us to redefine our meditation practices. Instead of concentrating on our physical selves in the tangible world, our focus shifts to the vastness of the intangible, the unseen, and the non physical dimensions of our being. This shift in perspective is not just a change in focus, but a complete transformation in how we perceive ourselves in the universe. It invites us to explore our deeper nature as beings woven into an intricate tapestry of energy and information. This understanding propels us beyond the constraints of our physical bodies and the material world, opening doors to the boundless realms of consciousness and existence. By recognizing ourselves as primarily nothing, or more accurately, as fields of potential and information, we begin to explore the concept of interconnectedness in a much more profound way. In meditation, this translates to an experience of dissolving the barriers between the self and the universe, where the distinction between the observer and the observed blurs. We start to perceive ourselves as part of an infinite ocean of energy, where every thought, feeling, and intention ripples across this vast field, influencing and being influenced by the whole. This quantum understanding nurtures a sense of unity and oneness, not just with other beings, but with the cosmos itself. It encourages a meditative practice that is not about reaching inward or outward, but about realizing our inherent place within the universal tapestry. As we delve deeper into this state of being, we find that our individual concerns and the illusion of separation begin to fade away, replaced by a profound sense of connection to the all encompassing energy and information that is the foundation of all existence. In meditation, when we shift our focus to the void, we enter the realm of the quantum field, a dimension that transcends physicality and is abundant with untapped potential. This practice involves a profound transition where the usual boundaries that define our individual selves begin to fade away. As we immerse in this state, the distinction between the self and the universe dissolves, leading us to a profound realization. We are not separate entities, but integral parts of a vast, interconnected cosmic tapestry. The concept of the void in meditation is often misunderstood as an empty space, a sort of nothingness devoid of substance or significance. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, the void is a reservoir of immense energy and infinite information. It is the birthplace of potential, where all creation originates. By meditating and focusing on this space, we connect to the very source of existence, tapping into a wellspring of possibilities that transcend our limited physical experience. In this meditative state, we are no longer confined by the limitations of our physical bodies or the material world. We become pure consciousness, experiencing a sense of unity and oneness with the energy that permeates all things. This experience is not just philosophical or theoretical. It has a tangible impact on our perception of reality. We start to understand ourselves as beings of energy, existing in a state of constant interaction with the energies around us. The void, thus, is a place of profound transformation and creation. It is where our thoughts and intentions can shape reality as they resonate with the energies of the quantum field. As we meditate on the void, we become co-creators with the universe, our consciousness melding with the cosmic consciousness that orchestrates the dance of existence. Moreover, this state of oneness with the quantum field can bring about a deep sense of peace and harmony. In the void, the usual distinctions and separations that lead to conflict and suffering in the physical world lose their relevance. We gain a new perspective on our problems and challenges, seeing them as part of a larger, interconnected whole. This holistic view fosters a sense of compassion and empathy, both for ourselves and others, as we realize that we are all woven from the same cosmic fabric. In the quantum field, our thoughts take on a profound role far beyond the simplistic idea of ripples in a pond. They are vibrations of pure frequency, echoing not just across physical space but through the very fabric of time itself. This understanding calls for a radical shift in our perception, urging us to look beyond the confines of our conventional sensory experiences. It invites us to see ourselves not as isolated beings, but as integral components of an expansive, interconnected cosmos. When we think of our thoughts as vibrations, we begin to grasp the immense power they hold. Every thought we have is not just a private, internal event, but a contribution to the collective energy of the universe. This means that our innermost reflections and feelings are capable of influencing the world around us in ways we may not fully comprehend. It's a concept that challenges our traditional understanding of cause and effect, suggesting that our internal states can have far reaching impacts that transcend the boundaries of our physical existence. This perspective also implies a deep interconnectedness with the universe. If our thoughts are vibrations that resonate throughout space and time, then we are perpetually in communication with the cosmos. We are not merely living in the universe. We are an active, dynamic part of it. Our thoughts, dreams, and aspirations are interwoven with the cosmic tapestry, contributing to the ongoing creation and evolution of reality. Understanding ourselves as vibrational beings in a quantum field also means recognizing the collective responsibility we share. Our thoughts, imbued with energy and intention, have the potential to influence not just our personal experiences, but the broader reality we all share. This realization can be empowering, but also humbling, as it places the responsibility on each of us to be mindful of the quality and nature of our thoughts. Furthermore, this concept invites us to explore the potential of our consciousness in new and profound ways. If our thoughts can resonate across the universe, what might we achieve if we learn to harness and direct this power consciously? This question opens the door to a realm of possibilities where intentional thought and focused consciousness become tools for personal and collective transformation. The concept of our inherent connection to the divine, or what some may refer to as the greater mind or the higher self, is deeply rooted in our very composition. The understanding that we are made up of atoms which themselves originate from a single source of energy unveils a profound truth about our existence. We are not merely physical beings navigating a material world, but embodiments of a creative force that transcends the physical realm. This realization brings to light the immense potential that lies within each of us. By acknowledging that our physical form is a manifestation of energy from a singular source, we start to comprehend our capacity for creation and transformation. It suggests that the same power which gave rise to the stars, galaxies, and the universe itself is inherent in our very being. This notion transcends traditional views of individuality and separateness, positioning us as integral parts of a larger interconnected cosmic tapestry. To access this innate creative power, it becomes essential to shift our focus away from the sensory world that often dominates our perception. The sensory world, with its emphasis on sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell, keeps us anchored in the physical, obscuring the deeper dimensions of our existence. By consciously disengaging from these sensory experiences, we open ourselves to the vastness of space and the boundless potential it holds. In this state of disconnection from the sensory, we are able to tap into our divine nature. This is not an experience of becoming something we are not. Rather, it is an awakening to what we have always been. It involves peeling back the layers of physical experience and societal conditioning to reveal the core of our being, which is intrinsically linked to the source of all creation. Connecting with our divine self is not merely a mental exercise. It is a profound spiritual journey that challenges us to reconceptualize our place in the universe. It invites us to view ourselves not as isolated entities, but as expressions of a greater whole. This perspective fosters a sense of unity and oneness, not just with the people and the world around us, but with the cosmos itself. The practice of connecting with our divine self is a profound journey that necessitates transcending the limitations imposed by our physical existence and temporal concerns. This journey is about moving beyond the immediacy of our sensory experiences, our emotional reactions to life circumstances, and the habitual patterns that define our daily existence. It's a process of rising above the pain, the problems, the emotions, and the conditioned responses that keep us tethered to a limited perception of reality. In this quest, the present moment becomes our sanctuary and gateway to the unknown. By anchoring ourselves in the now, we detach from the distractions of the past and the anxieties of the future, enabling a deeper immersion into our inner world. This detachment isn't about neglecting our responsibilities or disregarding our emotions. Rather, it's about gaining mastery over them so that they no longer dictate our state of being. This commitment to the present moment is where the true investment in the unknown occurs. It's in this space that we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities of the quantum field, a realm beyond the physical and temporal constraints of our everyday lives. Here, we are no longer confined by the limits of our past experiences or future expectations. Instead, we find ourselves in a boundless expanse where every thought, intention, and emotion has the potential to shape our reality. Interacting with this vast quantum field is a continuous process of exploration and experimentation. It involves a dance between our consciousness and the universe, where each step we take into the unknown reveals new aspects of our divine nature and untapped potential. It's a journey that calls for courage, curiosity, and openness to the possibilities that lie beyond our current understanding. In this state of exploration, we begin to recognize that the divine is not an external entity, but an intrinsic part of our very being. We start to understand that we are not separate from the source of creation, but an expression of it. This realization shifts our perspective from one of seeking external validation or guidance to recognizing that the answers we seek and the power we need are already within us. As we continue to engage with the quantum field, we become more attuned to its subtleties and rhythms. We learn to recognize the interplay between our thoughts, emotions, and the energy that permeates all things. This heightened awareness allows us to become active participants in the creation of our reality, rather than passive observers. Moreover, this journey is not a solitary one. As we connect with our divine self, we also forge deeper connections with others and the world around us. We start to see the interconnectedness of all life and understand that our thoughts, actions, and intentions have a ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate surroundings. Ultimately, the practice of connecting with our divine self is an ongoing process of self discovery and self realizations. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to continually challenge and expand our understanding of ourselves and the universe. It is a journey that leads us not only to a greater understanding of our own potential, but also to a deeper appreciation of the intricate and beautiful tapestry of life.